So Randy, did you know that today's legendary comedy duo bombed the very first night they teamed together?
That's true, Steve, but in the next show, they improvised the entire act and brought the house down.
Dean, what's the name of this number?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
And it's a beautiful tune. I don't know. I'll think of something. So while Dean sings this, I'll just mosey around and meander and look around the crowd and see just what's happening here in Atlantic City at the 500 Club for Skinny D'Amato, our good friend from Jerusalem.
I'm Steve McClellan.
And I'm Randy Hodgins, and that was Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis in 1956 in one of their last appearances as a comedy team at the 500 Club in Atlantic City. The duo debuted there a decade earlier, and their scripted act in the first show was a dud. When they decided to go strictly slapstick and improvise in The Late Show, they killed, and entertainment history was born.
In a typical nightclub bit, Dean would start singing and Jerry, dressed as a busboy, would drop plates and make a scene, then join his partner on stage to sing along with his trademark nasally voice. By 1948, they had their own radio show and were making guest appearances on shows like Milton Berle's Texaco Star Theater. Here's a sample.
You want me to start bawling you out now in front of all these people?
No, I don't want you to bawl me out. Don't bawl me out because you started arguing the minute I walked out here. You always do that. The minute we come out on the stage, you yell at me, you pick on me, you abuse me. I'm the fool, I'm the judge. I'm always the one that's pushed around, and I'm serious. Why don't you leave me alone?
Listen to me.
Don't you stamp your foot at me, Miriam. You're just as nasty as you. You don't have any consideration for me. You don't care that people's got feelings, that's all. I don't mind being a comedian and everything and taking the jokes, but I got feelings. I work hard and everybody knows that nobody has the
It might be hard for today's audiences to understand just how popular Martin and Lewis were during this era. To put it in contemporary terms, they were the Taylor Swift of their time, with audiences refusing to leave their seats after the show, hoping the duo might do a spontaneous free show afterwards, sometimes on a fire escape, with adoring fans jamming the streets below.
In 1949, Martin and Lewis debuted their own TV show. That same year, Paramount signed them to appear in the film My Friend Irma, eventually making 16 movies together. Here are the boys from the 1953 motion picture, The Caddy.
What would you do without me? What would you do, boy? What would you do without me when I'm gone?
I'd sell my car and hunk my ring and go right out and hire Ba-Bing. That's what I do without you, that's what I do.
Dean and Jerry dissolved the team almost 10 years to the day they first appeared together at the 500 Club. After not speaking to each other for 20 years, in 1976, they reconciled during Jerry's annual Labor Day telethon, orchestrated by Frank Sinatra.
You know, there was all those rumors about our breaking up, and then when I started the show and you weren't here, I believed it. So you working?
You can find out more about Martin and Lewis and all our comedy legends, including video clips and extended audio cuts at laughtracksradio.com. Thanks for listening, and until next time, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from him. Goodbye, everybody.